It's a slotted mic, so you go online and you sign up.
To badgerandjam.com.
Yeah, you can if you search on like Instagram. Yeah, it's like right here. I don't know, I would say, but their link is right there in the bio of Instagram.
Cool.
And you click that and you can sign up. It shows all the times you go. It's like five or 10.
Cool.
It's good. It's good, mic. Yeah, so I'll do that one, and then sometimes I'll go.
Is it a paid mic?
Yeah, 5 to 5.
Okay. And they only go up to 5.
I believe I think Mondays and Wednesdays are 10. I know Fridays are 5 though.
Okay.
But I usually can only go on Fridays.
Understood.
So I go to that one, and then sometimes I'll go. There's like the haha if I can make it. Good times. Alright. You good? Yeah, you already got it.
Yeah. Is it okay if we can do 5?
Yeah. So can you sign up for 5 on you?
Is it the same 10 or
What?
is it 5 for 5 or?
Yeah, it's 10 for up to 10. So if you want to do 10, yes, you change it. So it is 10, but you can do up to 10. You can do 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up to 10 minutes is $10. It's $10, and you can do however much you want up to 10. Alright. You ready?
Ready.
Get this show on the road. Guns out, people. Kill, you ready? What's going on, everybody? Welcome into LASC, Los Angeles School of Comedy Open Mic. Wednesday night, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday here. Getting your comedy on. A few housekeeping rules before we get started. 10 minutes, up to 10 minutes for $10. Everybody can stand there. I'm going to give you the light at 9. 1 minute. I'm going to be sitting right back there. You'll be able to see me. Make sure to wrap that up. Also, make sure if you're going to leave in the middle of the night, please wait until a comic is done. Please wait until I'm up on the stage. I'm less funny than all these really funny people, so you can leave when I'm up here. But please respect the comics and stay in your seats until they're done. And please, definitely stay the entire time. Support the comics, everybody. Sign-up sheet's going to be out. I'll drop it right off there in a second. And, yep. So make sure you do that. Does anybody have any shows they want to promote before we get started? John.
March 26th, Farfield Brewery, Hawthorne. It's on the cross street of Hawthorne and Rosecrans, 8 o'clock. It's a free show, so come by and support, please.
Awesome.
What's
Come
the
by and
name?
support.
It's the name of the place is called Farfield Brewery.
Date.
Date March 26th.
All right. Fantastic. March 26th, guys. Hawthorne. Anybody got anything else before we get started?
March 12th, Crenshaw, from 2 to 5. It's an open mic, Tokes and Jokes.
All right. Tokes and Jokes, open mic. Guys, come out, support. Both of these shows are going to be definitely fantastic. But LASC is going to be fantastic, and we're going to get you started off right hot with the fantastic comedy of my friend John Taylor. Give it up.
Yeah.
Thank you. Give it up for Sean hosting. If anybody's listening, that guy's listening. Thank you. Best jacket in the whole building.
Huh?
Do I have material? That is the question I ask myself every day. Let's see. Do you guys believe in marriage?
Yeah.
You do? Are you married?
Not anymore.
That's my thing exactly. 50% of marriages end in divorce. 50%. There's no other thing you would get that dressed up for if you. There should be casual weddings. We should go there with like fucking jeans and tank top. You know what I'm saying? Like why get a suit and a $10,000 dress for something that probably won't last? Marriages should just be like prom. I don't know. I don't believe in marriage because we don't treat it like it's final. There's too many options to get out of it. Like they go, you know, if anybody has any reason why these two shouldn't be joined, speak now. They don't even say that shit like at a community college graduation. They just you get your diploma. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you order food, there's never a waiter goes, okay, now if you want to change your order, speak now, or forever eat your salad. Like they just let you. Too many options. Too many options to get out of it. Another thing is it's, you know, like it's a birth certificate, it's a death certificate, it's a marriage license. It's not official. Like even when I was student of the month, I got a certificate for a free pizza from Shakey's. If I took a license for a free pizza to Shakey's, I couldn't even get the mojos. You know what I'm saying? Like they would not honor that. I don't know if I'm gonna get married. No, I don't think I'm gonna get married. It would have to be an accidental pregnancy. I don't know. I don't know. She'd have to be special. She'd have to be very special. Good old marriage. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. All right. So marriage is okay. Marriage is okay. I'm tired of seeing depressing posts on Facebook. There should be a law against that. I had a guy, we're Facebook friends, I never met this person in real life ever, and he posted a suicide note, basically, on Facebook. Like, hey, I'm sorry to be a bother to you guys, da-da-da. And then that post got like 200 likes, and then he didn't do it. And then his next post was some shit about like, why do they call it boneless wings instead of nuggets? Like, no. You can't go back to being normal, sir. If you post a suicide note on Facebook, you at the very least have to deactivate your account. Like you have to be dead on whatever medium you post your suicide note to. I can't take you seriously. I don't know. Like you would never, that's the only place you can post something that serious and then act like it never happened. Let's see. Akil was asking me about my beanie earlier today because it's a Chargers beanie. And he thought it was a Rams beanie. Congratulations to the Rams winning the Super Bowl. I bought this beanie because it was on sale. It was a really good $3 beanie. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird because like you wear a sports beanie and everybody's like, so who's your favorite? Or like they just start talking to you like you know the history of the team. I have no like I can't tell you 3 people on the Rams right now. My least favorite people are the people who tell you their team. Like they look at you and go, Broncos. What am I supposed to say to that? Like if I had a green shirt on, would you go, yellow? Yellow's my squad. Like you know, like just let me be warm. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna say we judge people by their shirts. We used to judge people by the color of their skin. Now we judge people by the color of their shirts. I guess we're improving. I guess we're getting there. Any like 2.0 averages? Yeah, of course we are. Of course we are. You're my people. I was straight up a 2.0 kid because that's what it required to play basketball. And then I rode the bench. So like, I was a 2.0 person in the classroom, and then I was a 2.0 person on the court too. I was just 2.0 every avenue of fucking high school. Oh man. I hated like whenever report cards were brought up on TV, because like my mom beat the shit out of me. That's why I talk proper. My mom beat the shit out of me. My mom beat the shit out of me because she was an educator. She was she was a junior high principal. And that's Easton, isn't it? See? Get your ass in here. Hurry up.
Alright.
Still on my spotlight.
My bad.
Shut up. Not gonna say hi?
I'll take a break. Welcome to the LA School of Comedy.
That's Easton. Where was I? Principal. That's my chair, you bastard. My mom was a principal at junior high, so like she knew exactly what day the report cards were coming. I cannot hide shit. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the low points of having an educator as mom. One of the good points though is that she intercepted a box of Student of the Month certificates, and we had like 300 Sizzler salad bar certificates on deck. So for one summer, I was Student of the Month every single day. At the Crenshaw and Stalker Sizzler. And God bless them, they never called me on it, you know? In summer. And like, we used to try to like dirty up the certificate to fool them to make it was like, it was just so bad. They knew us by first name. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, there's something there. I gotta. Oh, here's one. My mom was a single mom, and like she didn't have time for bullshit. Like on my first day of like 3rd grade. Anybody were free lunch people?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you remember like those blue and yellow tickets? How old are you, if you don't mind?
Nah, y'all was like, you older than me.
Right? He's like, whoa, I'm free lunch, but I didn't have to prove it.
We had a pin number.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, we had this fucking book, like a calendar, basically. And it had every single ticket for every single day. It was a blue one for breakfast and a yellow one for lunch. But my mom was like, you're gonna fuck it up. So on the first day of school, she walks me into the cafeteria with the booklet and just hands it to the lunch lady. And was like, this guy's good all year. And walks out. I was the only kid with a government voucher and reservations. You understand what I'm saying? Like I used to walk in and like they would look like, where's his ticket? And the manager would go, he's good. You know what I'm saying? It was like Goodfellas except the poor version. Yeah, that's some true shit, man. I'll never forget that. Good old single moms. Good old single moms. Let's see. Do I want to do car stolen? Let's do it. I gotta work this out. I gotta flesh this out. So my car got stolen like 3 weeks ago. From a gated fucking parking lot. Like, I want to know how they did it more so than who did it. You know? And then when it's so weird because like I go downstairs, I have my fucking keys in my hand, and I'm ready to go to work, and my car's not there. And then I'm like, but I have the keys. There's no way it's gone. I have the keys. So I look outside, like maybe I parked outside for some reason. No, it wasn't there. Then I called the cops and told them like my car is missing, blah, blah, blah. They're like, okay, Mr. Taylor, we're sorry to hear that. Da, da, da. What time do you think you can make it to the station to fill out a police report? And I'm like, I don't have a way to make it to the station to fill out a police report. And then I realized, like, I should just call back and be like, yo, I just shot a guy. Can you come pick me up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they treat criminals better than they do the victims. I got the light, so I won't run it. But, yeah, we'll get more on that next time. Thank you guys for listening. I'm John Taylor.
Yeah. Guys, give it up for John Taylor. How about it?
Yeah.
With the car. Speaking of cars, I want to let everybody know that I have been on a parallel parking roll lately. All right? There's nothing better. It's one of those simple things in life. You know those simple things that just make you so happy? Doing great at parallel parking is one of them. I've been on a friggin' roll. I've been like 4 straight perfect parallel parks. Because I got to parallel park all the time where I live, right? And you know it's good. And it's massive when you get it right. Because you're in the car, right? And you're like this, right? And you know when you hit it perfect, right? And you just slide right by, and your top, the top right of your car is just sliding right back to the bottom left. Your bumper is right inches off that curb, and then you smooth right in there. And then you sit down, and you're like, whoa, that was fucking awesome. Parallel parking really well is a lot of BDE, all right? A lot of big dick energy. And anybody can do it. Like, you don't have to have a penis to have BDE. You could just do something amazing and you're like, I BDE. Like, I parallel parked my car real well the other day and I was like, my penis is so massive right now. Like, let's fucking go. Parallel parking, it is the simple pleasures. It's above sex. Okay, you know what else is above sex? Maybe, maybe not. It's the comedy of the Los Angeles School of Comedy. That's right, my segues just get better every single week. We're going to keep the comedy going, guys. Let's bring it up. One of my personal favorites, my favorite hair in the joint. Give it up for V!
Yo, I got BDE.
Yeah.
I had to do that. You guys, we're still, even though they said we're not, we're still in mask living. We are. We got one right here, bravo. One over there. I bring it every now and then. Yay for those who do and yay for those who don't. But remember in the very beginning, we were all scared. Remember? We were like, oh my God, we could die. And everybody masked up, right? And then there I was in the line at a grocery store, and this guy came up to me in a mask, and he came this close, and I'm like, whoa, get back, get back. And then he took his mask off, and I was like, oh, hey. Like I was safe. Crazy. And then we were in masks for a while, and they said, okay, you can take them off. Well, I had met people in masks. And this woman came up to me barefaced up here, and I'm like, hey, get back, get back. I don't know you. She's like, it's me, B. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Didn't recognize her until I just saw her eyes. And then I realized when we took the mask off that I had been attributing more beauty to people than they actually possessed. I attributed 2 more teeth to this one guy because he was missing one here and here. And then when I noticed it, I was like, don't you hate when people you like notice that you're like noticing something horrible about them? It's a really embarrassing moment, and the whole time I was thinking, I hope he didn't notice me, notice he didn't have those 2 teeth, but I think he noticed. He noticed. But the real thing that was strange was conducting business in masks. You know, I went to the bank, I have on a mask, the teller has on a mask. You know, the paperwork went good, but then it came to the chit-chat part, and he was all nice and friendly, and he goes, murmur, 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 murmur. That's what I heard. You know, and I'd been in a mask communicating, and I said I could either say, did you mean this? Were you saying that? And it would take another 20 minutes. So I said, forget that. I'm going to speak to him in the heart that he spoke to me. True story. So I said, murmur, murmur, murmur. And do you know he went, murmur, 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 murmur. I was like, okay, murmur. That was the best part about the pandemic. I learned we as a society don't need words. We don't need words. We don't. We're a murmur society. It's all about the what? The tone. You know, if somebody comes up to you, murr, 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 you're like, oh, getting out of here. You know, somebody comes to you, murr, 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 murr. He's like, come a little closer. Somebody goes, murr, 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 murr. You're like, okay, I'm going to stand over here and watch that one. You know, that's just how it is. And that was the good part. The bad part about mask living was I found out I actually spit when I talk. I had no idea. I was wearing a mask, talking, and spit flew out my mouth, bounced off the mask, back onto my lips. So then I remembered I had seen a few people every now and then do one of these. So I have to apologize to all those people out there that I spat on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I really didn't. I hope you forgive me, but on the upside, I anoint my saliva. So what you're receiving is a nice little holy sprinkle, a nice little holy sprinkle from your girl V. I'm a professional by day. And a hoochie come happy hour. You've seen us at the bar, you know, Just trying to let off a little steam, let our hair down. I start when I get in the car. That's when my tailgating commences. I just be a sipping and a driving and a driving and a sipping. It's an illegal thing, but I'm an expert at it. Yeah, and then, I'm driving and waiting for the light so that I can take my shirt off when nobody sees it coming off, and waiting for the perfect time to put on my new shirt when nobody sees when I put it on. Anybody here ever change clothes while driving? Anybody?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. I have a girlfriend who changed it to an entire band uniform. Yeah, in 15 minutes. And she was coming from a wedding. We do what we have to do. And I presto changeo into a hoochio come happy hour. Speaking of happy hour, I didn't know what it was for years because my mom wrote it on a piece of paper and taped it on the refrigerator. So when I was a little girl, my brother and I, when we got in an argument, I'm telling mom, the first one who ran to the number and called the phone number. You guys don't know rotary phone. Yeah, and somebody would get her on the phone and she'd handle business. That's how I grew up. No lie, I was well into my 20s when I walked into a El Torito's and I saw a sign on a chalkboard that said happy hour. And I was like, happy hour! And I'm looking at my friends all excited and they're like, yes, happy hour. I'm like, well, happy hour! Then I realized I should ask, what is happy hour? It's a drinking spot. Who knew that my mother was at and I now be at, and my kids got that number? You better believe it because, we take the good traits from parenting, we leave the bad traits, and I consider giving my children the number where I'm drinking to be integral parenting. It is. I know most people are running away. They don't want to know where they are. It's like, fuck them kids. I don't know. I don't know. I did run away from home once, though. Yeah, but I didn't realize it until I came to. It was one of those things. I was driving, and then it was like, where am I? I'm driving. Oh, my God. Where am I going? I don't know. Where are the kids? And then I realized, you're not going back there. So, anyway. I've been Dee. Thank you very much.
Woo! Yeah.
Keep it going for Sean.
Oh my God, being too kind, too kind. Too kind. The pandemic really has been going on a long time though, right? We're at the 2-year anniversary, right? Yeah, that's not someone you're getting a gift for, huh? No. You know it's old. It's old because, like, the first days of the pandemic are now starting to pop up on your Facebook memories. And you're starting to see, like, oh, officially in lockdown. Just, like, putting the hashtag, putting the peace sign up.
Wow.
You're going to see it on your feed go down, like, oh, it's really been 2 years? All right, my favorite part of the pandemic was that first, 2 weeks. When no one believed it was a real thing and then everything was dirt cheap. Like, I remember I lived in New Jersey at the time, and I remember when everybody could get $14 flights to Miami. Everybody's like, we're going on spring break, motherfuckers. Let's go right now. This is going to end in a week. I'm going to get my $14 flight. I'm going to live it up. Fuck everybody else. And then 3 weeks later, everybody's like, I have to learn how to make bread. This is going to be too long. Absolutely. No, that's no fucking joke, dude. I should have screenshotted it. It was a $14 flight from New Jersey to Miami. Direct, and I was like, holy shit, I almost would have went just to get a tan. But I can get a tan out here now. Look at this. Easily burnable skin. That's right. Yeah, but we're going to keep it going, guys. The comedy is about to get real cool. And I'm not talking C-O-O-L. I'm talking K-U-H-L. Give it up for man, Cool! Woo!
Yeah.
Thanks.
Levi!
No, thank you.
Cool. I'm gonna start with a couple impressions. This first one is Pearl Jam's Eddie Vedder if he was obsessed with cheese. She lies and says she's in love with Swiss. Can't find a cheddar man. This next one is Soundgarden's Chris Cornell. If he was obsessed with cheese. Feel the Gouda with your hands. Feel the Gouda while you can. Cheese guy. Woo! Thank you. So I recently found out that I'm lactose intolerant. And that was pretty upsetting for me because I thought all this time that I was pretty sure I wasn't a racist. Hey, what's your name? Keon? Oh, cool. Keon, what do you do? That's pretty cool. Yeah, great. So nobody was going to tell me about this guy, Shawn Mendes. Nobody was going to tell me that there was a perfect 10 version of myself out there. Nobody was going to tell me that. Okay, that's fine. You guys know Shawn Mendes?
Yeah.
Shawn Mendes? You know me, though.
I definitely know you.
I like you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you as well, and also with you. Nobody was going to tell me about Shawn Mendes. And it's pretty upsetting for me. Nobody was going to tell me that there was basically a doppelganger of me, just out here living his best life, signing with Sony Records on purpose, and just writing hit after hit after hit. Nobody was going to tell me that. We're not going to talk about it? We're not going to talk about it. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. Nobody was going to tell me that there was a guy out here that basically looks like my identical twin, steamy jawline, and just wasn't going to, we just weren't going to mention it. Nobody was going to at me, just going to put it on Twitter, just a hey, quick heads up. This guy's out here. No, nobody's going to tell me. Yeah. How am I supposed to compete with that? How am I supposed to compete with that? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to compete, walk out here, face my parents, look them in the eyes, when I know that there is a perfect version of myself, nipples just cut ice. Just slender. Like if Slender Man was like actually somebody you wanted to talk to. Just out here, how am I supposed to compete with that? How am I supposed to compete with a version of myself that's Canadian? Where are these guys coming from? Where are all these Canadian guys coming from? It's like you've got a Ryan Reynolds popping up at your local community garden every 10 minutes. Okay? Handle with care. Water before sunset. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to compete with that. I don't know. He's so slender, too. He's slender, nice cut of prime rib. Slim, thick, in like all the right ways. I don't know how to compete with that. What am I supposed to do? And where are they finding them? Where am I supposed to find this guy? Am I supposed to go over to like the frozen tundra of Saskatchewan and just dig one up for myself? I don't know. They're so slim. When I was 13, I was drinking a gallon of milk every single day. Water shortage in Kansas City. You can look it up. It's real. Okay? It wasn't by choice. A gallon of milk every day. But I'll tell you this much right now. I probably would like my chances in a fight. I would. I've lost 3 times. 3 fights in my life. I've lost all 3. 1 to a sister, 2 to other girls in middle school. But I'd like to try again. So, I got that going for me. Yeah, we're called good. I'm Trent. You can find me at Trent Cool. Yeah, KUH.
Yeah.
Terrible name when you're a substitute teacher. Thanks, guys.
There you
Guys, go for Trent. Cool, man. All that last days in college, cheese and cheese. Don't go over on the cheese. That was some good impressions. Like, for someone who listens to Pearl Jam and Soundgarden pretty heavily, that actually made my day. I visualized cheese while they were singing on stage, so thank you for that fantastic visual. That's right. And you guys are going to get more than just a fantastic visual with this next comic, all right? Personal friend of mine, die-hard fan of the second best team in the Eastern Conference right now, guys. Give it up for Easton Gage! The number one team is the Sixers. Go Sixers.
So sad.
They got James Harden.
Philadelphia fans are just so silly. You guys are so silly. James Harden is a bum. Someone tweet that and at me, because that guy is dookie. Listen, I rode the pine all of college. I know how to play basketball. Or I know how to watch from the court, at least, you know? That guy is atrocious. Was not expecting to come up. I feel like I jumped people. But that's what you get. Believe it or not, I had that same hair in college.
I believe it.
Thank you.
I see it in the back.
Damn right you do. Now, I'm growing the lettuce out right now. Probably wondering what I'm doing on my phone. Was expecting to come up. I'm dealing with credit card fraud right now, so this is the thing. I'm broke, which is cool, because now I could just tell my dad, I'm moving back, baby. I never wanted to leave. He kicked me out, and now I'm back. All right. I just wrote this down when I was sitting next to John, because he reminds me of a British girl. I wrote down, do you think British chicks get wet when they hear another British dude with a British accent like American girls do? Like, oh my god, he is so hot. He sounds like you! Just listen to yourself. That's it. That's the joke. It's stupid. It's stupid. I told you, I wasn't ready to come up. I work in animation, Tom and Jerry show writer, and we had a big meeting about 2 months ago because Prince Charming's in trouble right now. You guys know Prince Charming's. If you don't, you'll know who Prince Charming is, V? Did you watch it, Disney? He's the guy who kisses Sleeping Beauty.
Yes.
Prince Charming is in trouble because he kissed Sleeping Beauty without her consent. And it's usually fat women who come up with this because they're pissed off. He'd rather kiss a fat chick than he'd rather kiss a dead body than a fat chick, you know? That's usually the women who wear Mickey ears to Disneyland who are coming up with these rules like, get rid of that son of a bitch, he's such an asshole. It's like, get hot, right? This is true. So they're trying to get rid of him.
I'm so sick of these people nowadays.
Thank you so much. I'm glad the lady in the room is agreeing with me on this joke. So I'm going to keep going with it. I just wonder like what Prince Charming's friend group is like. They're like, Prince, where were you last night? You hook up with a chick? He's like, yeah, she was a little bit dead though. Like how many dead bodies did he kiss before she woke up? And it's just like, oh no! He's like the only guy who reads the obituary of the newspaper. He's like, let me see that. Who died? Alright, we'll give it a go. She looks fine, I guess. What do you mean she looks fine? I mean, it's a shame she died. I can't believe she died. How sad. How sad. Alright, we'll find it. Sean caught me off guard, but that's what makes you sharp as a comic.
What I'm here to do.
Thank you so much. You're my best friend. John, you're out. Sean's in. All right, there's another thought that I was writing next to John. Do you guys have to show your work at work?
Yeah.
Of course you do. You're in editing. Sean, you're out of this joke. There's very few jobs where, like, in school, they're like, show me how you got this done. Where, like, there's Sean in editing, there's personal trainers, because you don't want to hire a personal trainer and then get fat, you know? You'd be like, can I see your other clientele before, you know, I sign up for this membership? Can I see what you're looking like? And Buca di Beppo is another place that always shows their work. You know, if you haven't been to Buca di Beppo, before they bring you to the table, John, you haven't been?
No, wouldn't Subway have to show their work?
You see it already. They are the work.
Benihana?
They're artists. No, I'm saying they're...
Chipotle?
Oh, come on! I want to hear the rap.
No, this is what happens. This is what happens when you're friends with someone who you think loves you, but is really just trying to use you. John lost his car recently. It wasn't stolen. I just ripped him off. Got so much money for parts. He's got a new Elantra. I'm gonna take that. No. I'm so mad at you. Let me just work out the bit.
Go ahead.
No, I'm done with you, dude.
Oh no, where
No,
are
I'm
you
over.
going
I'm
with
over it, dude. I'm over it. I'm a hack. I brought 3 fucking notebooks up here. There's nothing written in here. There's nothing in these pages. There's literally on the page I'll turn to. It says you're a bitch, and that's spelled Y-O-U-R-E-K. Don't know where the K came from, but my roommates like to party. John, you really threw me off right there. V, I miss the old days, you know what I'm saying? I miss those rotary phone days, you know? I'm sick of this bullshit with these cell phones, and John can just look up a million jobs that require showing work while I'm trying to do a joke. V, you know, fuck John. Bitch, dude.
I'm just saying.
We're not getting food tonight after this.
I'm chicken at home.
V, what era did you grow up in? Were you like an 80s teenager?
Oh, Lord, no.
You can't ask a woman her
I
age.
graduated.
I mean, she
No, I
looks
don't
like
mind.
she's 23, so, I mean...
I don't mind. I graduated from high school in 77.
So you were experimenting with love in the 80s, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I want that love, you know?
Yeah.
I want that love. Like,
Freedom.
I want to wear my Letterman's jacket and, like, pick you up, you know what I mean? I want that kind of love be had. I don't want to text you. I want to call you. I want to call your landline. What's your last name? Your last name? It'll
I
get...
could talk age.
The questions get harder. The questions only get harder.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm going to say...
Jones.
No, I don't believe you. You're lying. You're lying. What's happening up here tonight? This is what happens when you put me up before I'm expecting. I thought I was headlining. That's why I showed up late. I interrupted John's set. Everything's just going to shit. My goodness. My goodness. You know, you have to show your work at Chipotle, too. Qdoba, Chronic Taco. You're such a dick, dude. Nobu. You guys ever been to Nobu?
Good segue.
Shut up! Quit interrupting me. I just went on a date to Nobu. Do you guys know Nobu?
Yeah.
Nobu is a restaurant. If you're on, shut up!
Did they show their work at those?
yeah. That's funny. That's funny. Nobu's one of those restaurants where, God, this set really derailed so fast, man. It just, like, it started shitty, because I was like, I'm going to write a thought that I had about British women, and then you let John speak. John's the hot chick, you know? He's gotten away with everything in his life because he's pretty, and he has the name John Taylor. Like, you're named after a member of Duran Duran, so, like, calm down over there. My name is more hood than yours. I'm at least named after sporting equipment, you know? Like, I'm named after sporting equipment. You're named after the guy who sings Her Name is Rio and she dances on the sand.
We don't play baseball.
Baseball, hockey, boxing gloves, probably jock straps
Probably.
for every other sport. What a shit show. Sean, you can start my time whenever. I'll start doing my time now. We were talking about this, too. I'll do 20. We were talking about this the other day, Sean Akil and I, and it's funny. I was at a wrestling event about 3 weeks ago. I went to Raw. And there was a match where one of the male wrestlers was beating the shit out of one of the female wrestlers. And everyone was cheering. We were all so happy. There was a father with a son. He's like, that's true technique right there. Look how he chokes her and slams her down. That's beautiful. That's the one place where we still applaud domestic violence. And we're like, well, she fucking deserved it. That was incredible. Get the chair! We never, like, I hope she wins this match. Like, oh, she probably is going to die tonight. She's probably going to die. And I like that. Just for wrestling, though. Nowhere else. Fuck you, John. You fucking smile back there. Toxic relationships. Mine and John's. That's all I'm going to do for that joke. You ruined my set tonight.
Do the fucking show your work joke.
I don't like you. I'm not going to do anything you ask.
Don't do the show your work joke.
Alright, you guys have a job where you have to show your work. You guys ever have like these jobs where like, oh yeah, you got that done. You know, it is getting late. Sean probably lit me, but I wasn't looking because I was trying to avoid eye contact with everyone. I had a curfew growing up. I had a curfew up until, shut up, bitch. I'm going to choke you with this mic and beat you over the head with it.
Yeah, it's the only one we have, so I don't do that.
Damn it. The curfew growing up, I fucking gonna go jump in front of traffic because I hate John and my mom gave me a curfew. Hi, come on in. You're just watching me bump. Hi. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you didn't have to watch me do this. What a
Beautiful.
East Engage.
Yeah!
Guys, East Engage, always like keeping him on his toes. Alright? Look, John told me you were coming in. I wrote you down on the list.
Yeah.
I wrote you down on the list. I think you guys had a cute little like couple back and forth thing. I could see you guys. I could see you guys.
I hate him.
I could see you guys getting like a rancher in the middle of the suburbs, 2 kids. You know, Easton comes home from a long day at the office. John's in there.
Whoa. Black
Yeah.
you gotta be unemployed?
Whoa! Did you?
Yes. No, keep
Let
going,
him finish
Sean.
the joke.
Get more racist, Sean.
And then
Flex your racism over there, Sean.
wait,
Jeez.
wait, no.
That's all you need to do.
That's right, Dave. And that's what they've been doing since the 1400s. Okay.
You!
Landowners. Anyways. All right, guys, we're gonna keep it going before I get arrested. All right, because the comedy does not stop. All right, we've got more people, we've got more excitement, we've got more fun, and we've got less racism from your boy right here. All right, guys, let's keep the comedy going. Right now, give it up for Keon.
Yeah!
Kill, I sent you a message. Just lay downstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna do some phone looking at today. I hope you guys can forgive me.
Shouldn't I fucking watch my set? I had 2 notebooks and a phone, and I almost went to Akil's computer.
Yours were like actually pretty funny. Like I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, man, all confidence.
Exactly.
Thank you, appreciate it. One of the things I really don't like understand is like why this is up here. You know what I mean? Like nobody can. It's really just doesn't work. Kind of like my penis sometimes just doesn't do what it needs to do. I also feel like it's just so comfortable up here, but like no one ever uses it. Anyone's chill. You just want to just relax for a second. V agrees. Okay. So I'll start off with this joke that came up with today. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So you know with Ox. Okay. So what's going on here? Okay. So my mom and I like to hang out a lot. I don't know if you guys have a relationship with your mom. But the times when we hang out are the times when I'm really trapped and there's no way to get out. This happened when both of us were driving down to San Diego this one time, and my mom's a sweet person, but you know how mothers get. Like they get really they get worried about you. So I was talking about girls, and she was asking me what I was looking for, and I said looks, and there was this long pause, and my mom was waiting for me to say something. You know what I mean? She's like, and you know what I mean? And I was like, no, that's it. And she's like, Keon, that's shallow. And I said, I'm comfortable with that. You know what I mean? And looks won't. She was like, looks don't bring you happiness. Looks wear out. It's on the inside that counts. And clearly, I don't think she's seen any pictures of Halle Berry or Jennifer Aniston. Those women are gorgeous. You do understand. And my mom goes, like you're ever gonna be with, Halle Berry, Jennifer Aniston. Be more realistic. Keon, you're gonna be living with this person for the rest of your life. And I said, like, Mom, like I'm literally just 20 years old. Like this is when it was happening. I'm not really dating anybody. She's like, she's going to influence you. And she's like, and I was like, who? There's no one to influence me. I'm not dating anybody right now. And my mom starts to get teary-eyed, and clearly, and I'm like, clearly, Mom, like I'm not gonna date like a horrible person, and I'm not stupid. She's like, I'm not so sure. You know what I mean? Moms can be kind of mean sometimes. I'll try out this other one I was thinking of. So right now I'm currently in college, but I feel like, yes, at the tail end of my career. It's interesting. And I feel like college is kind of like having a pet monkey, in theory it sounds fantastic, but I think most of the time, but then in reality it's just, flinging just poop at you and you have no idea what's going on. stressful and just uncomfortable, and you have no idea what to do. It's not what you thought. You would think of the monkey would be fantastic. It's clearly exactly the reaction that I had when I was there. Okay. I think that'll be it for today. Thank you.
All right, guys, give it up one more time. Give it up. That's right. What's up? You know what I was thinking the other day? I was really thinking that we should normalize having sex before the date. No matter what kind of date you go on. Whether it's the 1st, the 3rd, the 50th, the 121st, or like the 10-year, if it's Easton and John. So that's the last inside joke. But no, I think you really should, right? Because, you know, it takes all the pressure away. Because everything's going to lead up to that, right? If it's the first date, you're building towards that. That's a milestone in your relationship. And if it's something that just happens at that point because you're comfortable with each other, it's still something that happens at the end of the night. All right, because let me run you through. This is a plan. This is foolproof. All right, let's say you have a fantastic date plan that night. We're talking Italian dinner. We're going into the restaurant. Beautiful white tablecloth, candle lit, violin music, olive oil, bread on the table. It's going to be a great night. All right, have sex before the date because guess what? If it's amazing, you're going to be like, holy shit, this was the most amazing sex of my life, and I'm going to have chicken parm. But if it sucks, you're going to be like, hey, at least I got chicken parm. And you just keep going through the night like Mad Libs, right? You could just be like, I had, insert really great adjective here, sex. And then I had chicken parm, vanilla ice cream. We went and saw the new Avengers movie. What a fantastic night. But if it sucks, you can also just be like, I had, insert depressing adjective here, sex. But hey, at least the ice cream, new Avengers Marvel movie, and chicken parm were fantastic. At least you have that. Mad Libs and chicken parm, the key to great sex, everybody. But the key to great comedy is here. And it's at the Los Angeles School of Comedy. Fucking right, hire me for all your segue needs, guys. We're coming up on the end of the night. Comedy's been fantastic. But we're going to keep it going right now, guys. Give a big hand for my man, Corey King!
I'm not good with mic stands because they pretty much always taller than me. I had some stuff I just wrote down too, so just bust your move. Don't feel too bad, bro. We all did it. Coronavirus had its ups and downs. I feel like that's my time already. But coronavirus had its ups and downs. I look at more ups and downs. You know what I mean? Like I don't gotta pass my joints no more because right, you feel me? Like coronavirus, smoke by yourself. You know what I mean? I also feel like even though a lot of stuff left, like I was going through a drop in like the grocery stores and stuff, it's full of condoms because I think raw sex went up because we close to death. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at death every day in the face now, so it's just like fuck it, literally. Vaccinated people, we ain't right?
Woo!
Yeah, give it up. I'm thinking about it. You know, I just don't like the way they're promoting it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's supposed to be healthy. It's supposed to be like changing. It's supposed to. We all need it, but you get a free donut, and I don't get that. I don't get that. That's like I'm gonna give you condoms, but you get random pussy from the streets. Like I don't fuck strippers or prostitutes. I don't know. It just don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? This is one I actually want to try for a while. I got a couple people here. I guess we'll see how you guys fucking with it. I ain't really I guess I'm younger, you know what I mean? So I ain't really pressed on like when white people say the N-word, especially if it's in music, you know what I mean? Because I mean that's the word that was in the song, so what else you supposed to say? You know what I mean? I think more so white people that know how many black friends they have. I think y'all are more dangerous than white people say the N-word. Because why would you know that type of fact? Like that's concerning to me. You know what I mean? Also, my cousin just came out the closet not too long ago, and my granddaddy wanted to know what type of gay he was. Exactly, confused me, right? I said, huh? He was like, is he like wear a dress gay? Or I said, no, he'll beat your ass. He just kiss boys sometimes. Like, what you talking about? Okay, more to do on that one. I just want to try. No, but I don't have a problem with gay people. I actually fuck with gay people. Like, I respect them. You know what I mean? I fuck with women's. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I get along with gay people because I understand it. You know what I mean? I understand what it is to be looked at, ridiculed, talked about, looked over, looked past. Not because I'm black at all, but because I'm short. And as a short man, that's damn near next door to gay. See how loud they laugh? Like, y'all boys was like, come on, chill, don't talk about yourself like that. They was like, nah, he knows something. He knows. You know what I mean? Because, like, a lot of women, they pray a lot. You know what I mean? I mean, people pray, but especially women, you know what I mean? They just be worried about shit. But women pray a lot about a lot of different things. And I'm pretty sure no woman in her life has ever said, Lord, if you could just, by any means, bless me with a short man, it would change my life. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. So because of that alone, I don't like tall gay people. Because I feel like you had an opportunity to do something. Like, I really want to be a pro athlete. I would play football, basketball, golf. I would fuck around and play hockey. I can't even skate. You feel what I'm saying? I just want to be an athlete. That was my goal in life. You feel what I'm saying? And it always confused me why God would make tall gay people and short people that want to be athletes, because everybody in this room got the same booty hole size. And that like, you feel me? He didn't have to be tall to be gay. He could have easily been gay in my body. You know what I mean? And that's something that was always concerning to me. I don't like God's decision-making skills sometimes. I just think that was out of hand. I had one, but it's like a longer joke, so I ain't want to lead into it too long. The good thing about texting is you can just go to sleep whenever you want to. You know what I mean? Like, I just got in a relationship, so it's like tricks and trades to this shit I didn't know. Because you know, when you single, you just kind of do shit. When you're in a relationship, it's kind of like you got to like think about other people and shit. So like, I'm at work right now, just because that's what I text. You know what I'm saying? My girl, she's not really a FaceTimer, so it works out for me like that. I added the end of that. I just like the first half. I don't know where I'm going with that one.
No, you got it.
You like it?
You gotta preface it with, like, you know, what you say is facts. That's why I'm at work right now.
Fucking with it. I like it. I think we should change the NFL logo to Harriet Tubman, just because who really stopped that bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, bitch has a million yards. Like, I'm talking from Mississippi to fucking Philadelphia, like, and back and back and back and back. Come on now, this is tough. Bitch need a trophy or something. Like, she just all we do is know her name. Like, ain't no statue or nothing. You wouldn't if they put a picture of Harriet Tubman outside right now, you'd be like, I guess they got oil sheen products inside. Like, you wouldn't know nothing about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't expect to go this long. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, man, for the time. I just came up, tried that. That's what I wrote down before I got up here. Appreciate y'all, man. Cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I just want to put this out there real quick. I was jogging earlier. I seen it was a couple dudes in a wheelchair. He was like, "You like that?" And I said, "Huh?" He was like running and shit. You like that? And I was like, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really think about it. He's like, exactly. There's a lot of shit you don't think about that you got. Realize that you're blessed, and I want to leave y'all with that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all y'all blessed. All right. Woo!
Guys, give it up for Corey Gang. That's right. You know what? I'm happy to put Harriet on the logo. I gotta make up for earlier because I'm like now the resident racist.
Guilt.
That's right.
Guilt.
Own it. All right. Guess what? I'm gonna own this open mic. That's right. I'm hosting now. I'm owning it, and I'm bringing up our final act. All right. She's fantastic. She's a mainstay here at the LA School of Comedy. Guys, give it up for the comedy of Pooja!
Hi guys. How are you doing today? I'm hosting the show on Friday, so I'm a little nervous because I've never hosted before. I usually just do my time and leave. And now I'm like, oh, I actually have to interact with the audience. So I'm gonna try to work on my audience part. So, generic comedian stuff. Where are you guys from?
New Jersey, let's go!
Miami, okay. I think that's the only respectable place from Florida that you can say you're from.
Thank you.
Like, anywhere else you should just disown. Alright, where else? Where else we got? You're from Chicago, right? Don't have any jokes for that area.
You don't need to. There's no jokes.
New York?
New York? I miss that place. I'm trying to move back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I feel like between New York and LA, I'm definitely a New York whore, so.
I was thinking that.
That's a good word.
I mean, it's just like, I feel like stand-up. Just go, like, make jokes about, like, self-deprecating humor, and you're good to go. So, yeah. So, here I am. Let's see. I didn't tell my name. I am Mindy Kaling. because white people who have never met another brown woman love telling me that I look just like her. But it's okay, because I think all white people look alike. Yeah. And I've chopped off 17 inches of my hair. And people have assumed it is my way of coming out of the closet. And I just want to say that I am a straight, boring hetero. Not that interesting. But I chopped off my hair because I wanted to look more French, because I had a trip to Paris. And just like COVID, I too like turning into a new variant every time I show up on a new continent. So last week was really rough. I feel like it was rough for a lot of people trying to come to terms with what's happening in the world. But I've also never felt more American, because when the whole war was announced, I was just like, this is a lot. I just need a mental health day. This is just too much for me to handle. And then my coworker, who happens to be in Ukraine, actually messages me, and he's like, "Hey Pooja, how are you doing? You know, there's a lot going on, but why don't we connect tomorrow after the morning bombing?"
Oh shit.
And I'm like, dude, if there's ever an excuse to not do your work, it's probably when your country is in war. Like, stop making me look bad right now, because I'm taking a mental health day for you. And I don't like you doing the work. And on top of it, he's our UX designer, so I have to give him feedback. So just today, I'm on the call with him, and I'm just like, the blue that we're using is just not that popping. So how do you feel about like changing the colors? And it just feels so stupid to talking to someone in Ukraine and asking them to make the website a little more popping, but that's my job. So that is what I've been doing today.
Woo.
Yep. I feel bad, but then I'm also like, I guess he wants to kind of make it seem like things are normal and he wants to work, so I'm like, I can't take that away from you. So let me give you the feedback. It's like, yeah, can you add little filters on there? Just want the illustrations to just be bright and popping for the website. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And let's see, what else do I want to talk about? I'm brown, for those of you who don't see color. And being brown, I've always grown up with a family that's told me to stay away from boys, because boys are a distraction, and I need to like concentrate on my studies, and that's exactly what I've done. I have a double major in engineering and journalism.
Woo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. I don't usually try to share that with people, because share that with my dates, because I feel like they get a little intimidated. Because I graduated in 3 years with 2 degrees. Now I'm just tooting my horn. But I did do it though. But in all honesty, I'm not really sold on the whole idea of marriage. Like, I looked up when this whole marriage as an institution got started, and it was back in like 2350 BC. That was so long ago. That was back when people were living very short and sweet lives. Now, even if you get married to someone in your 20s or your 30s, you are stuck with this person till they're about 80. Unless, of course, one of you is unvaccinated and gets COVID. And I guess I'm not really sold on the concept of kids either, because my favorite thing about my nephew is the fact that he is my mother's grandson that did not come out of my uterus. But when it comes to like dating, I'm not really into hookups because I feel like as a girl, it's just too easy. And some racist person will always tell me it's maybe because I'm trying to hang on to my Indian culture. And I just want to say, Kama Sutra is Indian culture.
Yeah.
And it was actually the British colonizers who brought the whole sexual guilt into India. And one of my uncles recently asked me, because I didn't have a boyfriend, if I was a lesbian. And I just want to say, I've definitely thought about it. Because we can all agree that women are the better looking gender. Yeah? But for better or worse, I am stuck trying to find my lobster in a sea full of trash. And that is both a reference to the current state of the ocean and the dating pool for straight women. Let's see. What else do I want to talk about? How are you guys doing today?
Great.
Great. How's your mental health this week? Well. Okay. Who started therapy during the pandemic? Anyone? Really?
I had to double down during therapy.
You've been doing more sessions? Okay, that's good.
Yes.
I started therapy for the first time during the pandemic because I was so alone with my thoughts. I just couldn't take it anymore. I was ready to start paying someone to listen to me. And my therapist is an Indian woman based out of India. And she basically, because American healthcare system cannot afford it. So that's why I need to outsource my therapy. And my mom found out that I've been seeing my therapist once a week. So she calls me very worried. She asks me if I'm running low on friends because according to her, therapists are just paid friends for lonely people.
Huh.
And she was also worried that I was getting addicted to therapy.
How is it?
It's been good. It's been very helpful in the sense of you feel a little less alone. Yeah, I mean, that's the reality of it. And what my mom should really be concerned about is the fact that, my therapist always tells me that she's very proud of the progress that I've been making. So I accidentally called her mommy. I'm going to end on that one. Thank you, you guys.
Yeah, guys, give it up for Pooja one more time. Guys, the night would not be complete without the beautiful voice of one of LASC's great. Coming right up right now, it looks like an extra out of the House of Gucci. Guys, give it up for Johnny V. Those glasses. Those glasses. Look at the tracksuit. He's a Russian mobster, too.
Wise guy, right? What is it? He's also a short guy, too. Which you gave me a break tonight. You didn't
I
say
didn't do
short
that
guy.
joke.
Yeah, she's always talking down to me, specifically, no one else. And, it's bad enough you do shit up here, and I don't even know what you do. But I want to go one day on a date with both of you. Seriously, I want to know what goes on when you go to your favorite restaurant. What's this restaurant? Johnny! What are you doing? Who are you talking to? Don't even tell me. I don't even want to hear. I have no care. Now, I'm interested in. I want to know what's going on, if you don't mind. And nothing personal. It's so good to see you, and I love that you're so wonderful. It makes me just feel so, because I never, ever want to see a therapist again in my life.
John, so you gotta turn the mic around.
Oh, shit, let me do that. Oh, you can't hear me? Just say the word. It's better. You're better off. Great laugh. Don't patronize me. I'm kidding. Right? John is going to say to you later, what the fuck was that guy saying? And he should not be looking at you like that. I'm looking at you like that. You're a nice looking guy. You're a handsome fellow. John, you're texting God knows. And I'm willing to bet. Good laugh. I'm willing to bet you are texting And I know those people. Nobody. Trust me, there's nothing on his phone. You're a sweetheart. V, I love you. I love you. If you came up here and just said, this is where I got my hair done, I would be a happy camper because you are just a stunning, wonderful human being inside and out. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Right?
She's amazing.
Yeah. One free lesson or, therapy session, I'll find out what's going on. You I love, I just talk. Because really, I had no idea I was going to come, and he knows here at all. I needed a mani and a pedi, and that's the next fucking door over. So I totally fucked up and came here. But I'm so happy when I see you and your fro. I dream of a fro, and just for height reasons. And no, I really do. I had a lot of friends that were completely froed out, and I miss them. And I'll call them later on tonight because they owe me fucking money. You, listen to me. Stop already. You're fantastic, whoever the F you are. It doesn't matter. These people shit. Just fucking get up and be brave. You don't act like you understand. Be brave. You, John, yeah, keep what you're texting. I'm texting. By the way, I'm texting nobody at all. And I do like that. I know. Look, you are sexy. I'm not going to. All right? Text me, you son of a bitch, and send me those extra pictures. You know, the ones you sent last week. You are a sweetheart. Get up here and just, I swear, just blow the room up. Really, you're funny. And stop thinking that you're not. And stop looking at me like that and thinking I'm not telling the truth. I might be, I might not be, but who cares? Get up here and be the fucking best you can be. I love you because you say shit. You make believe I ain't saying shit. But you say shit that always means so much. And I love you for that. Because we talk later on, sometimes to myself, because I don't fucking know these people. But I'm saying, and we say, that guy says shit. It was fucking great. I'm so happy he said, you know what I'm talking about. You don't have to figure it out. I know you're right. You are the greatest. God bless you. Please wear a bigger hat. Do me a favor. I say that because I also want you to look right. And look, okay? Right? Everything fits perfectly, right? Right? Okay? Just wear a bigger hat. I'm kidding. You're fucking beautiful. You are sexy too, but not as sexy as the guy that's texting nobody. He's fucking so good at it. I'm texting nobody again. Please check it out. Trust me, he's texting nobody. Maybe you for a second. There's other shit going on. I'm kidding, John. Thank you so much. I'm doing a show out in Las Vegas called Famous in Las Vegas. I need help. I really do. V, I need help. Maybe. What about if it was a fro? What the fuck? That's a question. Please talk to me through Facebook only. You imagine these assholes. I mean, nobody talks to anybody anymore. That's for a long, long time. It's all social media and text. I tell people if I'm out to dinner with someone, I tell them right away. Would you get the? Are you kidding me? We haven't hit appetizing, and you're on your friggin'. You're talking to no one, just like John talks to nobody, but he feels important. He makes himself feel taller. I know that shit. I deal with it. She doesn't like short people. I don't know why, and I could care less. I'll never know past the time I walk past the fucking door. Because I need my mani-pedi. I want help. I'm doing Famous in Las Vegas. I'm trying to find myself. I really am. A lot of people can't find me. They say, Johnny, because you're fucking hardly even there. Physically, you're hardly there. I'm saying I'm trying to find myself. Please give me help. Famous in Las Vegas. You can check my show out on Paramount Plus. It's called The Offer. It premieres in April. Again, just send shit in. Send letters in. I like this guy. I met him. Please bring him back. That kind of shit. I could pay for that. Okay? Don't think I'm too proud. I'll do it. I'm not too proud to text you, John, and I will text you all night. Thank you, everybody. Sunda, the School of Comedy, I heard, because the guy that was giving me the pedi, who was getting a little too into my toes, if you know what I mean, he mentioned this place. He says, Johnny, go by there, maybe you can get help, because you need it badly. So barefoot, I walked over here with no pedi, because I wanted to meet people, because I need to meet people, even you with the small hat. I need to meet you and know that you're really, alive and well. You better just come to the table. Thank you guys very much. Please write me, or the suggestion box, which is not even here. Tell me how I can help myself. I'm begging you. And you, just don't be so real, because I get scared of that shit. All right, peace. Thank you guys very much. Shut down! You son of a bitch, I love you. Thank you, Sean. You're very sweet.
Yeah, that's right, guys. That is the mic. All right, one more time for all the comedians coming out tonight. Thanks so much, guys. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 sign up, 7 o'clock show. Come out, be great, be awesome, be funny, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your evening.
Thank you, Sean.